It's the champ, Shannon the Cannon, two-time heavyweight champion of the world. And you're watching Sports Icons. Subscribe. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Champ.
Okay, so I'm looking through the comment section of the previous video I'd done, 2 days ago? For Deontay Wilder, looking very, very skinny. Now, firstly, pictures can tell 1,000 lies. You can also tell 1,000 truths as well. So we don't know exactly the reason for his weight loss, or even if he has lost weight. Maybe the pictures just don't do him any justice. We don't know. But going by the comment section, a lot of people are saying that Deontay Wilder is either back on the juice or he's off the juice, as in PEDs. Now, he's passed all VADA testing. When you're WBC champion and in the top 15 of the WBC, you will get tested by VADA. Now, VADA is a little bit different to UCAD as far as I can tell, whereas UCAD here in the UK is all year round testing, whether you're in camp, out camp. They can turn up on your holidays, they can turn up in the middle of the night, they can turn up at any time without any kind of given notice to test you. With VADA, it does appear it's only in camp. Now, Wilder's never failed VADA. He hasn't, or at least publicly. Does that mean that he's definitely not on the juice? No, of course not. You can get therapeutic use exemptions. You can get them. A lot of fighters have those. They do. And we will never know about it because it doesn't go down as a fail. As long as you put it on the form, I'm taking this particular steroid, for example, to help with my testosterone, to help with my aid of recovery through surgery and things like that. As we know, Wilder, he's had many, many surgeries. He has, through his hand, his bicep, and all kinds of stuff. So maybe he's pretty much on steroids year round. He could be, but with a doctor's note. And as long as you put it on the VADA form, we're never going to get to find out about it. We won't. But there again, maybe he's never taken a steroid in his life. Maybe he's never needed to. Maybe he's never used steroids to aid his recovery. Maybe his body will just miraculously recover as quickly as what it does anyway without the use of it. It could. Now, Shannon Briggs, he said Wilder is the dirtiest athlete in the history of boxing. Now, quite what he knows compared to what we know, Lord only knows. Okay, but it doesn't mean that he has taken steroids. It doesn't mean that he ever has, or he currently is, or he was, or he will do at some point. Unless it goes down as a fail on VADA, we can't accuse him or anybody of taking PEDs. We can't. But if you cast your minds back to when Luis Ortiz was supposed to take on Deontay Wilder the first time round, and the fight collapsed because Luis Ortiz failed VADA. And he said after the fact that the reason why he failed VADA, the PED, the steroid that they found in his system, was probably from the high blood pressure medication that Luis Ortiz was taking. And it was either VADA or WBC, I think it's actually WBC, said that had Luis Ortiz had put it down on the form to say, well, I'm taking this because of this reason for the high blood pressure, and here's my doctor's note, everything would have been okay. You and I would never have found out about it, and the fight would have went ahead. In other words, therapeutic use exemptions. Wilder, he's in and out of hospital with surgery and whatever else. So maybe he has therapeutic use exemptions. Maybe. Or maybe not at all. We don't know. Everything is pure speculation. The iron pins or the titanium pins in his hands, I mean, do they aid any kind of punching power? Maybe, but there again, maybe it could be going against him. You know, those pins bend. And he has actually had one of them, I believe, at least one time, had to have it repaired because it actually bent inside his hand. So I don't know if it helps or if it hinders him. Don't know if he's on steroids or if he's not. But anyway, I'm just responding to a lot of comments in the comment section. I mean, it is unfair to say people are on steroids when there's no proof of it. And there is no proof of it. Unless, of course, the WBC are hiding and protecting him. Listen, he's number one in the WBC after coming off 2 knockout losses. Maybe they are protecting him. The WBC do protect a lot of Mexican fighters. They do. But that doesn't mean that Wilder's guilty of anything. It really doesn't. I mean, it may stand up for some kind of reasons for some of these knockouts that he's had. But again, the knockouts that he's had are against journeymen and gatekeepers. He's never knocked out anybody elite, has he? So anyway, who knows if he's on steroids or if he was or if he isn't, if that's contributing towards his weight loss. When it comes to steroids, I know very little to nothing about them other than Deflazacort. Deflazacort is the steroid that my little boy takes due to his condition. It aids in muscle recovery. So anyway, my thoughts, drop me yours, click thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video.